Welcome back to Monday Mornings with McPherson Sisters.
I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Megan. This is episode 2. If you're wondering why we're wearing birthday hats, it's because it's Hoda's birthday yesterday!
Yay! Cheers to Hoda!
Happy birthday, Hoda! Oh wait, before we drink, we actually did have a Facebook comment on our Facebook page from last week's episode. Of our introduction, and Lance Thompson from Albertville was wondering if we were going to actually drink the wine this week. So, cheers to Hoda's birthday, and Lance.
Thank you, Lance.
Yep.
And what are we going to talk about this week, Meg?
Just so everyone knows, we're enjoying Zephyr Hills. It's an organic wine, Chardonnay. It's delightful. So we actually did get some questions. Just so you know, if you do send us a question on our Facebook page, we will respond immediately, but we won't do it live until, our next Monday morning episode. So question number 1 that we got was, what areas do you work in?
And Megan and I tend to work mostly in Minneapolis and St. Paul in the western suburbs. So we go as far north as Monticello. And we go as far south as we've sold homes in Eden Prairie, we've sold homes in Chaska, but mainly our main focus area is pretty much like Maple Grove, Plymouth, St. Michael,
Minnetonka, Minneapolis, and St. Paul. So, great question.
Thank you.
Question number 2, are you going to drink the wine? Well, we've already checked that question. And question number 3, when is the best time to buy? So Jennifer and I, this is kind of a tough one, really. We like to say that the best time to buy is when interest rates are low. So interest rates are still low.
Yep.
And they are forecasted to be on the upturn, throughout kind of by next spring. They're forecasted to be up. Still on the lower side, but right now they're averaging about 4.25%. So 4.25%. for an interest rate, which is awesome. So best time to buy would just be, really when there's inventory and when interest rates are still low. So another great question. So today, what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about the home buying process. So Andy was originally going to be on our show.
He's not
on vacation. So next week we're gonna have Andy on, and
cheers
we will
to
be,
Andy.
Yeah, cheers to Andy.
Andy's on a beach somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah. So we're actually gonna invite him to our new green. What do you call it?
We found out that we have a green screen room, so we can actually do really cool things and put ourselves on a beach and other fun ideas. So stay tuned. Next week is going to be really exciting too. We're going to be using the green screen. Right now, we just did a little, just to refresh your memory. If you want to know anything, you can tweet us at McPherson Homes and hashtag McPherson Sisters. And then, since Jennifer likes to hand out my phone number and not hers, we've decided to put it on print on the corkboard. So that's, again, my phone number to text us or call us, obviously, if you have any questions.
We also have a new listing this week.
Yep, new listing this week, just listed. It's in Otsego. It's listed for $179,900. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, unfinished basement, fully fenced in yard, 3-car garage. It's a good buy. Good buy. You should check it out. So,
and if you are interested in buying, we will tell you the steps that it takes to purchase a home.
Yeah, 6 main steps. So, step number 1. Let's see. You always want to know your finances. Before you even get on Zillow, Trulia, whatever it is, Realtor.com that you're looking at, you really want to sit down and take a look at your finances. You never want to buy and then be home broke. What's the term that people use? Is it home broke?
No.
It's house poor. House poor. You don't want to be house
home
poor.
broke.
Home broke.
Hashtag the McPherson Sisters.
Anyways, so the very first step is taking a look at your finances and getting pre-approved. So we always recommend that you talk to someone, a loan officer that we refer you to. A lot of people walk into their bank and just use their bank, which I think is great too. You can do that, but getting a second opinion is really smart. So definitely ask us for a referral. We have some awesome loan officers that we work very closely with that we highly recommend, that we know take great care of our clients. So that would be step number 1.
Step 2 would be call the McPherson sisters.
Yep.
We're going to find out exactly what's really important to you, whether it's the location, the price point, the number of bedrooms, whether the yard is fenced. And
if you're in walking distance to the liquor store.
We can really just customize your search criteria in order to fit your needs, and we'll send you an updated search as soon as the home comes on the market. So a lot of the time, some of those real estate websites that are out there aren't quite as updated, where Megan and I have access to the North Star MLS, which actually does tell you exactly what's going on in the process of the home that's for sale and whether it's still available or whether it's not. So
yeah,
we have a lot of good information for you guys.
Yep. So we'll pull that customized search. Step number 3 is, making an offer. So once we go out on a property tour and check out some different options, we pull things like seller's disclosure and, just obvious things that are red flags about a home. And if we find something that you really like that we think is a smart investment and you agree, then we'll write an offer on it.
And then after an offer is accepted, what happens is you have an inspection done on the property. Sometimes there's some issues that do come up. Actually, issues come up in every home inspection.
Yep.
But we take a look at the big picture and see if it is a smart investment for you. See if what the money it takes to put into the home would be worth the value, and whether or not we should move forward in the process. So
yeah. And some exciting news is, guess who's going to be a custom home inspector?
Our dad.
Scott McPherson.
So,
oh, you know what we want your help with is he's taking his test this week. So good luck, Dad. We love you. We know that you're going to do great. But we do need help with his team name. So he is obviously not just going to be working with us two, but he's going to be working with all different kinds of realtors, and he's been doing this stuff his entire life, and that's why we told him we think you'd be awesome at this. You should totally become a home inspector, and he's really excited. So he is going to be taking his test and joining the real estate world sometime next week. So if you could tweet us or text us with any inspector
names or
ideas.
brand
name ideas, that'd be awesome, because we're trying to think of stuff. I came up with Inspector Gadget. He didn't like it.
I came up with Inspector Scott. So after the inspection, you would order an appraisal.
Yeah, well, your loan officer orders the appraisal. So once we're past the inspection period, you've made your request into the seller has agreed, and you're going to move forward in the purchase agreement. Then your lender will order the appraisal once we've given them the clear that we're ready to move forward in the transaction. And once the appraisal comes back and it comes in, at market value or at purchase price value or above, we are good to go and move forward. So, and then after the appraisal is the closing.
That's the fun part. And we will make sure you make it to a successful closing and deliver you the keys on closing day. So
yeah. So to make things short and sweet, those are the 6 steps to buying a home. We love your questions, so please continue to text us, Facebook message us, call us, whatever it is that you want to do. We really want you guys to engage and let us know how we're doing and any questions that you have. So next week we're going to be trying out the green screen.
Yes. Be sure to stay tuned.
Yep.
It's going to be really cool.
And Andy will be back from vacation then. So,
thank you for joining us.
Thanks for tuning in. Happy birthday, Hoda.
Happy birthday, Hoda.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers to Prancer. Lance.